Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekar Kadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And I say shalom to your Akim out there, and this is a sit-down lesson on this Monday night, February 7th, 2022. And this is a highlight of a news article I'm about to bring out on this sit-down lesson on this February 7th, 2022. And this article was from Reuters.com. Last updated 4 minutes ago, and this is from February 7th, 2022 at 11:09 p.m. Central Standard Time. And the highlight of this news article, and it reads, the U.S. approved $100 million sales for Taiwan's missile upgrades. And it says the United States has approved a possible $100 million sales of equipment and services to Taiwan to sustain and maintain and improve the Patriot missile defense system used by the self-ruled island claimed by China, the Pentagon said on Monday. It says a statement from the United States a statement from the United States Defense Secretary Cooperation Agency says it has delivered a required certification notifying Congress following a State Department approval for the sale, which was requested by Taiwan's de facto embassy in Washington. Upgrades to the Patriot air defense system would help improve security of the recipient and assist in maintaining political stability and military balance, economic, and progress in the region. The DSCA, and in a statement, this proposal serves the United States national economic security interests by supporting the recipient continuing efforts to modernize its armed forces and to maintain a credible defense capability, the agency says. The main contractors will be Raytheon Technology, the RTXN, and Lockheed Martin, LMTN. It says Taiwan's foreign minister said it is highly welcome the decision in the face of China's military expansion and proactive actions. Our country will maintain its national security with a solid defense and continue to deepen the close security partnership between Taiwan and the United States, it said in a statement. Taiwan Defense Ministry says the decision to obtain a newer Patriot missile was during the 2019 meeting with U.S. officials in the administration of President Donald Trump. Well, he's former President Donald Trump. The ministry says the deal was expected to come in effect within 1 month. The democratically governed island has complained of repeated missions by China's Air Force in its air defense zone as part of what Washington sees Beijing's effort to pressure Taipei into accepting a sovereignty. The United States, like most countries, does not have an official relationship with Taiwan, but Washington is the biggest backer, and it's bound by law to provide it means to defend itself. The U.S. officials has pushing Taiwan to monetarize its military so it can become a pro- pro-coupon hard to China to attack into such arms sales always anger China. It says the China ambassador to the United States said last month that the two superpowers could end up in a military conflict if Washington encouraged Taiwan's independence. So yeah, United States approved the $100 million sales to Taiwan to upgrade their missile defense. Because you already have tensions growing over there. This has been growing for the past few years now over the claim of the South China Sea. Because you had Japan over there, you had Beijing, you have the United States over there. You have Taipei, you have Taiwan. So you got so many nations, over there as well too. You got some of U.S. soldiers was deployed over there to help and train the Taiwanese soldiers in their military over there to help them train against China if they feel like they be under attack of claiming of the South China Sea, you know. And Taiwan was trying to get somebody to push them to have a sovereignty of Taipei. So, there's a lot of many different factors of in this current situation of the claim of the South China Sea over there. You got so much activity going on over there. You had not too long ago, I believe it was a few months, about a month ago, you had no, I believe it was early January. You had China flying their military planes, sending a warning to Taiwan. So, I guess that might be a part of why the United States, gave, Taiwan the $100 million sales for the nuclear missile upgrade, which is the Patriot missile. From what I believe when I read this article, I think that's what that is. Right, it's the Patriot missile defense system, right? Yeah, so yeah. So I'm gonna bring out a scripture for this. Hold on a second. Yeah, it kind of correlates to this a little bit in the Book of Joel, because we are definitely living in the Book of Joel, definitely for sure, with this military build-up, military might and strength. This is the Book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim thee amongst the Gentile, which is the other nations. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty man, as you're starting to see that right now, Even if these nations get military sales and support from their allies. But these are the signs of indications of these nations are gearing up, prepared for war. Why, like I mentioned in my previous videos, and I'm gonna say it again, why you think they doing these military drills and these military exercises and everything like that? They let you know they're gearing up, preparing for something, and they're gearing up, preparing for war. They might act like it might seem like they're not doing it, but they are certainly doing it. Because we are seeing the signs of that, because all the pieces are starting to come together of these nations are starting to draw near to to go to war, and been seeing that, and it been cooling off for some times, but it been heating up back again, you know, with all these military sales, military exchange of deals. These nations want to purchase military weaponry, upgrade missile defenses, developing military defenses, hypersonic ballistic missiles, testing these hypersonic long-range, short-range ballistic missiles, anti-missile defense capabilities, and many other capability of military defense that's related to that. Right, it's the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. I'm going to read it again for edification's sake for this sit-down lesson. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, which is the other nations outside of the nation of Israel, because the real Israelites is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the speckled bird Israelites as well too. Proclaim thee this among the Gentiles. Prepare war, wake up the mighty man, let all the men come up draw. Right, let all the men of war draw near, and let them come up. Beat your plowshares and the swords and the pointy hooks, and let the weak say I'm strong, right? And you see the weak say I'm strong as well too, with North Korea, with their ninth nuclear hypersonic ballistic missile test as well too, and all these other nations of with a continuum of war against one another, in the Yemen region, in the Syrian region, and other parts of the Middle East as well too, in the South China Sea, tensions going on over there. You got tensions in the Ukraine border situation, which is an ongoing situation, So, all these pieces are starting to come together in the book of Joel 3 and 9, Wake up the mighty man, and we starting to see that, It might look like it. It might not look like that we're seeing that, but we are definitely seeing that behind the scenes of these nations are gearing up, preparing for war. That's why we've been seeing all these military training, military missile launchings and everything like that, et cetera, But other than that, so hope this was edifying through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua of the United States approves $100 million sales for Taiwan missiles upgrade. This and then that'll keep a strong alliance and ally tie with the United States and Taiwan, because the United States really would love to help Taiwan because of the ongoing situation of the South China Sea. Like I mentioned before, you got Beijing over there, you got Japan patrolling over there, you got China as well too, and the United States as well too. So you got a lot of activity going on over there, and you got China flying their airplanes and jets over there and stuff like that, in their military missile defense sailing over there in the South China Sea, along with Japan and Beijing and the United States as well too, which is back allied with Taiwan and Taipei, I believe, as well too. So that's what's going on right now. We are living in biblical prophecies times, because all these things are starting to fit the puzzles, and they're starting to come together. Of these nations, got that tension between one another. You got nations tag teaming against other nations as well too. And so with that, once again, I hope this lesson was edifying through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching his word truthfully, faithfully, strongly, and sincerely. And until next time, I will say shalom before I close out the sit-down lesson on this Monday night, February the 7th, 2022. You know, this that goes into the build-up of World War III. Just like the book of Revelations 11 and 14 said, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. And, you know, we are living deeply in the book of Revelations, you know. And it's increasing, you know, in the last days. And so with that, I would say shalom.